everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I am doing a how to get out of a reading slump. I've made a few of these videos before and I basically want to give you some tips that I kind of give myself to getting out of a reading slump. I've been in a bit of a reading slump this month and last month after my amazing summer reading, and I've actually worked on some tips myself and found out two things that really helped me with reading slump, so I want to share them with you guys today. So let's go. Number one, rereading books. I find it really beneficial to reread a book that you already know that you have loved when in a reading slump. You know you're going to go into it, you trust what's written on the page, and you know you're going to love it. Now, I've had that this month with School of Death by Christopher Menino. Now, this book is a book that I read a few months back, but I'm actually rereading it along with you guys for Read with Ben, and I've actually found it really beneficial rereading this novel because it's kind of got me out of my slump. It's made me trust reading again. It's made me trust that I have time to read again. Now, School of Death, just as a bit of an insight into the novel, is about a girl who's slowly dying and the doctors and people don't really know why, but then the Grim Reaper turns up at her door and takes her to this different alternate land where she has to go to a boarding school for Grim Reapers to become a Grim Reaper because she actually has the potential, and she's one of the only female Grim Reaper at this point in time, and she's hated for that because the previous Grim Reaper that was a female turned out to be an evil witch, or that's what everyone says. Now, this is perfect for fans of like Game of Thrones meets Hogwarts, in the sense that you have this boarding school where you learn your abilities, and then there's dragons in here and different races of people with the Grim Reapers, elementals, witches. School of Death is a really fantastic book, and I know it is only 99p on all ebook sites. There is also a humongous giveaway running for this book, so I will leave a link down below for that. You can win all 3 books and a Pop Funko, so you should definitely go and do that. But I do highly recommend reading books. Reread. So just an example of other books that I reread when I'm in a slump. The Sweep series by Kate Tiernan is always something that I reread because I absolutely love this series. And also Three Dark Crowns by Kendall Blake. This is a book that I've read twice recently because of the amazingness of this novel. This always helps me get out of reading slumps. Rereading and realizing that reading is okay. For me, I get in a slump because of time, and I really worry about, do I have the right time or enough time to read something? So actually, like, allowing myself to read something that I love, realizing that I can go through it and enjoy it, really helps me get out of my slump. Number 2, and the final one that I'm going to be talking about in this video, is buddy reading. Now, I find buddy reading really helpful with reading slumps. Now, buddy reading is where you buddy up with a friend, somebody that you know online, somebody that you know in real life, and you read a book together and discuss it together. Now, an example of this is something I'm about to start tomorrow, and this is Furthermore by Tahira Mafi, and I'm actually starting reading this novel with a lovely Instagrammer called Alice in Wonder Bookland. You should definitely go and check out her Instagram. I will leave it down below. She's nearly at 100,000 followers, so her account is really amazing. But Furthermore is this novel. It's a middle grade novel, I believe, and we're going to be reading it together on Monday. Now, I've recently buddy read something with somebody else as well, and that was Hikari from Folded Page Distillery. We read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and that really helped me getting out of my reading slump last month. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into Furthermore with Alice from Alice in Book Wonderland and discussing it and getting out of my slump and really enjoying something and having a conversation with somebody and possibly fangirling or fanboying or whatever this book kind of involves. We can discuss it and talk about it. So there are my 2 tips for getting out of a reading slump. Definitely try rereading a book that you know you love, or buddy read with somebody. Those are the 2 options. I definitely would love to know what you guys do when you're in a reading slump and how you get out of it, so please let me know down in the comments below and I will definitely try your tricks out. And let me know if you've tried any of these tricks out as well, or read any of these books. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye!